Lawmakers in the Texas House just passed a bill to overhaul the way the state funds schools.
It provides $9 billion in school funding, more money for each student, and mechanisms to lower property taxes. KXAN's Steffi Lee shows us where the House and Senate will have to eventually agree on paying teachers.
I think it's important that we raise teacher pay because I want to see a day when more people are interested in going into the field of education, and until we raise that floor, that's not really going to happen.
That issue, one of the main additions to the Texas House's school finance bill.
Yeah, this day is emotional for me in many ways. As I walked onto the House floor this morning preparing to vote for this historic school finance reform, I was thinking about the students that I used to teach back in San Antonio.
We are finally reforming public education in the state of Texas, and not by court order.
As part of Wednesday's debate on the House floor, lawmakers approved an amendment where any time the amount of money per student increases, salaries of teachers and full-time staff would too.
This is a sustainable way of providing increased compensation to our teachers and other employees.
This money will be done and delegated through the local schools themselves.
It's different than what Senate lawmakers approved, which was a $5,000 across-the-board pay raise annually for teachers and librarians.
And that's going to be a starting point for the two chambers to look at. Then it simply becomes an issue of trying to ensure that there are enough dollars going into the system to guarantee some pay raises, which are very needed for our state's teachers, in addition to being able to reform the finance system, which is desperately needed as well.
And coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, an in-depth look at how that plan would affect school districts in our area. House Bill 3 also includes money for pre-K programs. Today, presidential candidate Julian Castro spoke about the importance of public education.
We need universal pre-K for 3- and 4-year-olds in our country so that everybody gets a strong start in life. We need to improve our public schools, our K-12 education. There are too many folks that are forgotten right now.
And Castro says that we need to invest in our public schools. He spoke today in New York at the National Action Network convention.